Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel on Civil Brains. This is lecture number 2 on the series of one-way slab. Already our first lecture is already done. We have understood how the slab centering is done and also how that crank bar marking is to be done, right? Now we'll try to see how the shorter span bars are placed practically on the side. So I'll take you to directly to one of the video and we'll try to understand from there. So I'll try to play this video so you can see once everything is done, no? Next what we are supposed to do, we are going to place the bars along the shorter span, right? So you can see this person is going to place the bar. So all these are the bars which we have kept it ready, and now we'll start to place the bar one after the other, right? So you can see it. So in this way we are placing the bar. So always whenever you place the bar, you have to pass it through the beam. Okay, this is how you try to pass it. And already whatever marking you're supposed to do, no, you already done it here. You can see the marking, right? You can see a yellow color marking here, here, everywhere the marking will be done. And at what distance you have to make the marking, all those things will be given in the structural drawings. Okay, let us say you have to place a 10 diameter bar at 150 center to center spacing. Then you are going to do the marking at 150, 150, 150, and accordingly the marking will be done. So you have placed one bar there. Now we'll try to see how this entire slab will be done. We'll try to go forward a bit. Yeah, so he's placing the second bar now. So one thing you need to understand here, see, we had done the spacing at 6 inches, right? Let us say in the drawing it was mentioned, but while placing the bar, no, we are placing it at 12 inches. If you observe it carefully, let me do it here. See, actually the marking was somewhere like this. This was our 6 inches marking. Okay, then the 6 inches marking, 6 inches marking, and 6 inches. But what we are actually doing, we are placing the bar at a 12 inches. From here to here the distance is 12 inches. Again from here to here, the next bar when we place, I'll show you, again the distance is double. So why is that so? That we'll try to see in the upcoming lectures. What is the reason behind that why we are doubling the spacing, right? So you can see it here now. Yeah. So in this way you have to place the bar. Yeah, now you can see it here. Carefully see, where was the marking done? One marking was done here, the next marking was done here, then it was done here, it was done here. But how we have placed the bar? Now we were supposed to place one more bar here in the middle, right? Because the marking was here, but we have not done it. Instead we have doubled the spacing, and this spacing, let us say it has come to 12 inches, right? So this is how we try to do practically. We'll double the spacing initially, and then after, once we place a distribution bar, in the next lecture we'll see how the distribution, in the same lecture we'll see how the distribution bar will be placed. And once the distribution bar is placed, no, again we are going to place the bar from here in this way. Wherever we are left, no, here we are going to place the bar, but this time when we place this orange color, the bar which I have shown here, it will come over the beam. Right now if you see, no, all the beams has gone under the beam, isn't it? If this is my beam, under the beam I have passed my reinforcement, but in between this, when once another bar comes, no, that bar will go on the top of the beam, and that bar itself will later convert into a crank bar, and we'll see that how the crank bar is practically given, right? I hope your fundamentals is clear up to here. So this is how it is supposed to be done. All the bars initially will be placed under the beam. Okay, I hope you got idea up to here. I'll try to run the video a bit. Okay. Again, as an engineer, you should be knowing how to find the cutting length of all these bars and all. So whatever is the span of your slab, you have to direct the cover from both the side. For the slab, usually the cover will be 20 mm. Of course, the sides we have beam, so you have to take 25 mm from both the side, and based on that your cutting length will be, you will be getting your cutting length here. Okay, again, those things are covered in my quantity surveying and the BBS course. I taught you how to prepare the bar bending schedule, and also you should be knowing how to calculate the slab centering, the quantity estimation and all, and that is covered in our courses. Yeah, so I'll try to run this, okay, so that quickly we'll take the distribution steel part. So this is how you have to do. You have to keep on passing the rebar until all the markings has whatever marking you have done, no, it has to cover all those markings. See how they are passing the bar. Alternately you have to pass the bar. This bar you are left, next one you have passed. This one you are left, the next one you have passed. So this one you are left, the next one you have passed. Okay, so in this way you are supposed to do all these things, and that's it. This entire slab, the 3 panels what we have now, that is done. So now again the small portion is left out. Even that also will try to finish off. So again you see this much portion also they are doing it. This much portion what is left out now, these are the cutouts what we have here. Since it's the last floor what we have, we want the sunlight to come in, so that is how the plan is worked out. So here, see, here again you cannot pass the bar from here, so no issues. Whatever is the cutting length from here to here, you will cut the bar and you will try to pass it here. You can see these people, they have cut the bar accordingly, and from only from here to here they are going to pass the bar. Okay, okay, last another 2 bars left out. After this I have to place another 1 bar, and finally, yeah, everything whatever is shorter span bar is done, everything is done. Now what these people are doing, now after this we have to place the distribution bar. What we are supposed to do, we have to place the distribution bar in this way, right? If it is a one-way slab, then it will be a distribution bar. If it is a two-way slab, then even this bar will be my main bar. Since it's a one-way slab, the bar which you are going to place in this direction, it will become my distribution steel, and we know that distribution steel is given from shrinkage and from temperature point of view. So at what distance you have to place that, right? Again they're doing the marking here. Again it will be mentioned in the drawing, okay, at what distance you have to keep your distribution bar. So again, let us say you are making use of a 8 mm bar, and you have to place at 175, or let us say 7 inches center to center spacing, whatever it may be. This guy is doing the same marking on the side. From this is my crank point. If you remember, we are done the crank marking. This marking how you will get, so this marking we are going to get from this outer face to here. We are going to keep it as L by 4. Usually it will be L by 4, but again it depends on the structural engineer how he has given. L by 4 is a distance from this outer to here, and from here to here it will mention like what distance you have to space keep it. From here to here, let us say we want to place at 6 inches center to center spacing, 6 inches, 6 inches, 6 inches and 6 inches. So accordingly we'll place it as 6 inches center to center spacing. That will be your distribution bar. So this is a crank point. From here what is marking, okay, he has marked around 6 inches there, and from there he is going to mark it. Okay, he is marking 7 inches, 7 inches, and slight variation here and there, it's okay, because in the local construction we don't have a quality engineer and all. So these people do a small what you call changes according to themselves. which is not actually recommended, but it's okay, not an issue. Unless there is a huge variation, it's not an issue. So in this way you have to mark it throughout the slab wherever it is required. So you can see it, no, all my bars how I have placed it. Alternatively I will place all my bars on the shorter span. Again the same marking is going to do on all the panels. You have to do the same marking. Okay, you can see this guy how he has done the marking. So I'll run a bit. Yeah, so once that is done, next what we are supposed to do, we will pass the distribution steel. Now you can see that the distribution steel will be passed now. Yeah, you can see this guy, no, is passing the bar in this way. So these are your distribution steel. Now on the either side, wherever you are given that L by 4 and L by 4, no, both the side you will try to pass the distribution bar first, and the center portion will do it later. So as a site engineer, you should be knowing how much bar is required for you. It's a very simple mathematics you need to apply. What we are supposed to do is, whatever is your length from here to here, no, let us say the length is, I'm considering a rough value, let us say the length is something 2.5 meter. Okay, so let us say the distribution bar spacing is, you have to keep it at 200 mm center to center spacing. Now how much number of bars is required? How do you do that? 2.5 meter, convert in terms of mm, so 2500 mm, you divide it by 200. So if I do that manually, so 2500 is my spacing given, divide by 200, so it comes out to be 12.5, let us say 13 number of bars. Okay, usually 13 numbers you usually won't come, but I have taken a very long span, but still will understand this in terms of 13. So 13 numbers. So what you're supposed to do, you can see the number of bars, this you can see this distribution bar, no. So according to our calculation, we have to keep 13 number of bars in this way, and also on this side also 13 number of bar. Usually it won't be 2.5 meter and all, it will be hardly 1 meter, and 1 meter divided by let us say 1 meter means 1000 mm. If I do it divide by 200, comes out to be 5 number of bars. That is why you can see 1 2 3 4 5 bars will come here, and 5 bars will going to come here, right? So in this way you have to find how many distribution bars is required. So these two are done. Again you have to pass on this slab panel also on the other side, and again on this side you have to pass it. Right, so I hope you have got an idea how these bars are passed. So in this way you have to try to pass the bar. All these are this side it is done. Here we have placed a bar, here also we have placed. In the same way here also you have to place, here also you have to place, here also, and here also, right? So in this way you have to pass the bar everywhere. You can see these people are doing the same thing. And last, that one panel is pending, so there also you have to pass the distribution steel, right? So you can see finally this is how it looks. So this is your second bar that you're supposed to place. One is your shorter span bar, next is the distribution bar. Right, yeah. So I hope you have enjoyed the lecture up to here. Just in case if you're interested to learn all these things in the more better way, so I have a courses on Udemy platform. You can go and write Akshay Kamath, or you can put construction. The very first course which will pop up is a site engineer course. It has got 4.4 star rating. It's a bestseller. Then there's a course on internship on practical aspects of building construction. Then there's a complete course on drawing, reading and structural drawing like expert. It has got 4.2 star rating, which has 29 total hours and 92 lectures. Then there's a course in diploma in basics of civil engineering, course on quantity estimation, even it is a bestseller on Udemy. Then there's a course on ETAB, then the diploma in concrete technology, and also the construction project planning. Sometimes the course price will be 700 and all on the Udemy. If you ask, I'll be sending you the coupon. You can get the course. Otherwise, I have my own app. You can download the Civil Brains app, and on the Civil Brains app you'll get all these courses, and the cost of the course is like 400 rupees. And also have a certain combo courses as well. If you want a internship course, you can take a 60 days internship course. Then there's a I have 7 different courses, and if you want to get all the 7 courses, it will cost you 2550 rupees as of now. These prices keep on varying. Then also, if you want to get a drawing reading course, it is 390 rupees. And all are the same courses what I have on Udemy. You can either get it from my app, or you can buy it directly from the Udemy. It all depends on you how you want to take the course, right? So just download my Civil Brains app, and please subscribe to my channel so that you get wonderful videos in future. And also you can enroll in these courses so that your fundamentals, and you're going to learn a lot of things which you'll never learn in any other platform or anywhere else. That is a level of content that we are offering through our YouTube channel, and also through our app, and also on the Udemy. So we'll see you back in the next lecture. Thank you.